How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, you doing good?
How would you kind of evaluate your performance, but the improvement that you've made from last year to this year and what you've been able to do so far?
I think I've taken big steps. I think I said last week it was just about being consistent, and so I think that's the biggest thing, is just being consistent every week and just showing up, getting better.
And what has that consistency allowed you to do on the field, in your opinion?
Play faster. The connection with Jaden is also grown a lot stronger, and then just with the linemen too. So we're just all on the same page.
Did you think that you might be leading the team in receiving yards at the halfway point?
Yeah, I knew I was. I played receiver, so I knew it was capable.
Did you have goals like that?
Yeah, my goals weren't really personal as far as yards or receptions or anything like that, but it's just I wanted to grade out high every week, and I wanted to perform at my best, and I think I've done so. So I'm pretty happy with my performance, but I know I can do a lot better.
And you've had a couple big plays called back as well.
Yeah, a couple of those. I think it was against BYU, and then one against Southern Utah. I think a couple other catches that got called back. Yeah.
Was that frustrating at the time, or?
It's frustrating whenever you get a penalty. It wasn't really. Obviously, my play being called back, yeah, but it wasn't about the stats. It was just about the team just not playing very disciplined.
What about your blocking? This progression of you transitioning from receiver to tight end seems like you've graded out really well in that regard, also.
Yeah, I've always been, a very physical blocker on the perimeter as well at receiver. So coming into the box, yeah, you play bigger players, but it's a lot of edge guys and it's a lot of linebackers. So a lot of guys who are around my same weight class. And honestly, I enjoy it. I like blocking. It's fun.
From a receiving standpoint too, Coach just said that, people might look at the team and there's not a number one. A lot of times it's an advantage if there is a number one because of double teams. But do you feel that maybe this year it's even more an advantage because there's so many ways to go? Teams really don't know who to double.
Oh yeah. I think we all do a great job of understanding the concepts that Coach Hill has put into our playbook as well. So we understand that on certain plays, we might not get the rock, but just creating a mismatch or picking up an extra guy, creating a one-on-one matchup is really just the key to our offense. And not having somebody who we got to do that for at every play, and allowing it to be somebody here, somebody there, and then the next play somebody else. I think it does open up our offense and allows us to be even here.
Crowd noise was a big factor in Provo. Would you say you guys are ready for another challenge in that aspect?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I'm excited to get in there and hear the crowd and see how we perform under that light. Crowd definitely affected our snap count and our communication with our quarterback and center. So I think it'll be cleaned up though. We've done a lot of work on it.
What are some of the things that stand out to you schematically about Utah on film?
They play a lot of base defense, a lot of 4-2, 4-3 with a nickel and every now and then. So I think it'll be fun just to play somebody a little bit more simpler. But at the end of the day, they are a really disciplined team and they play really hard. They run to the ball every play, so it's going to be exciting. But I think that we'll get a lot of good matchups.
What's it like being in Zach Hill's offense, especially with some of the trick plays and stuff that he throws out there?
Yeah, it's exciting. You walk in and go to meetings every day, and you're just excited to see what he's got for us. So, it's pretty easy to pick up on. Our coaches do a good job of installing and everything, and they get it to us the day before. It's not too hard. We get a lot of time to study, but it's definitely exciting. And then getting out there on Saturday, when he calls it, it's like, yeah, let's do it. So, love the offense. Go ahead.
Curtis, take us through that flea flicker. What is your role in that specifically, and how do you sell that misdirection?
It was kind of just like an outside zone play, so I was just, come around just at the edge and pick up the linebacker. And we have ran the play a couple times, and then on that specific play, we just made it look the same. And I kind of leaked out to the right side and just kept it straight up the sideline, and it was wide open.
Do you guys take that from BYU specifically?
Nah, that's been in. I ran that with Coach Likens, honestly, but it's just a play that we've always had in, and just hit on the right play, I guess, on the right look. It worked out perfectly.
Do you guys talk at all about being in a similar situation to 2 years ago when you guys were also 5-1 going?
Yeah, that was a little conversation point at our meeting on Tuesday. I think we talked about being 5-1, and then we did play Utah, right? Yeah. Yeah, we played Utah, and then things kind of went south from there. So we just talked about every week, just focused on that week, focused on the preparation for that game, and it's been working out for us so well. So we're just looking forward to going into the bye 6-1 and getting this dub.
This is a much older, more kind of developed, physically developed team.
Right.
Can you just talk about the growth from a couple years ago to now in some of those areas and how that might help you?
Yeah, I mean, even just what you said about the 2 years ago when we were 5-1 in Utah, a lot of the guys on the team right now have been through that and understand that you can't get complacent and you got to fight through the hard weeks. And when you have, you know, a short week, then go play Stanford, and then you got another big game right here. Like, you just got to fight through it and then know that there's going to be a lot of opportunities and you got to be hungry for them. Can't get complacent. And that's the message to the whole team, really.
Cool.
Thank you guys.